Morning, everyone. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue, and it's Friday. Step 1, Aries. How you guys feeling? I'm catching myself being, it's not triggered necessarily, but catching myself going to this old story, and I'm noticing how hard I am to myself. We'll talk more about that. How are you guys feeling? Good to see you guys. Woo! Yes, Aries season. We just had equinox yesterday. And good morning, Lee. How are you feeling? How was your dream? Yesterday, I taught a Fascia maneuvers class, and not just that, like I was very empowered and to do I want to start a new program, and I spent a day or two, kind of just solidifying what I want and what I want to offer, which was good, taking the first step. And then I taught a class, and I felt really alienated. I felt my body, it's kind of like one of those feeling that, yeah, I will talk more about it. Ruby saying, feeling great. I haven't felt this good in a while. Lots of energy. I'm getting closer to start my Fascia maneuvers dance again. Oh, that's awesome. You mean like your own dance circle? I had a deepest sleep in a couple of weeks. So grateful. Oh, that's amazing. I'm so glad to hear. Oh, I'm so glad to hear for you guys. Yeah, I felt there was a moment that I felt really disconnected from my body, but almost like the sensation was I'm in a different body. And it's like I was questioning if I was doing the right thing or right choice, like when you teach a class and then there's a flow. And then I keep feeling that the flow of the class was not, I don't know what was that? What that was. Anyways, so I was feeling, everyone was feeling good, but at the same time, inside of me, I was questioning myself, and I came home and I went into this dark place where I tend to be so harsh on myself. And, I think it's just me, I've been so hard on myself. And, I like to go into this, pity party. And I'm like coming home and then tearing up. It's like, okay, that's not a good thing. And okay, what can I do to make a different choice? And there was this DJ who's been around for a while, but he was back. He left the country, left Canada, and he was back in town. So my friend invited me to this party, and it was free, and it was like 3 blocks away from my place. And it was pouring rain. It was awful weather. That's also contribute to my mood. But I decided to go out. I normally don't go out anymore. It's just like, oh, I rather want to stay home and then be in my, energy. I don't have to feel other people's energy, all of that. Like that's especially means since the COVID times. So, but then yesterday, okay, I have a choice. Either I just make myself miserable, or I make a decision to go out because I know that this DJ will play really good house music. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make this change. So I went out, and I felt good. I felt good to move my body. Yeah. My dream is to do IG Live with fascial dance, fascial maneuvers dance. I've done it once before in September, but got hit hard by fear, etc. But feeling empowered. Great job. Ikue, motivate. Yes, that party looks so fun though. Yeah, good job for going. Yes, I am so glad that I made that choice. And, party doesn't have to be all drinking or, I think it's like as you get older, you become more selective about where you go. And because you have higher standard and what you expect, right? It's not like, oh, it's just a party. Anything could be fun. So, but I was very glad to go out and actually move my body rather than, I did connect with people, but I almost feel like because of that very much soulful house lounge, house dance, house music, it's kind of just like everyone's in their floating state, like per se, with the music, and the music takes you on a journey, right? And it's so powerful. And then we're dancing, and then I felt like, okay, I have my energy, and there's this light inside of me that I want to express, and I can see other people's light and other people's energy, and then what they were doing, whatever they were doing at the moment. And at the same time, I'm very much like, my senses are really, really sharp right now. So I will smell everything. I will notice a lot of things. But it's like, okay. And then like, okay, I'm going to keep moving. So it was very, very interesting. Yeah. People are just like, have that different, frequency and mindfulness, and some people are yeah, just not really aware of a lot of things. Like, could be like, if I smell everything, like it could be the smell of the cigarette, or that mouth, like the breath. Right? But then I'm also want to be mindful about my smell. But yeah, I was thinking those things. Yeah. I hope that making sense. So step 0, that was yesterday, made me realize how hard I am on myself all the time, right? All the time. I gotta laugh at myself. I made that choice last night to break the pattern of me just being so committed and disciplined, but in a way that it kills joy in me. Why do I even do what I do? Because it makes me, it brings me joy. But if this one thing that I really want is not going in the way that I want it to be, then I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Sometimes it's like, it's a good practice to, as much as we don't play victims, but it's just like blame on the moon, blame to the moon, or blame to other things, and just trust that, and don't take things seriously. And that's what I had to tell myself. Like, my mind is so disciplined. There's this, like, I don't know what that is, like samurai warrior spirit that like needing to get everything right and anticipate the things need to work out the way I want in the flow. But then I need to realize that I need to stop myself, pull myself back. Maybe the way I am is in the way of this whole thing that I want to have, right? So hard on myself, for sure. Have to really let go and relax. Yeah, it's just so. That's why dance helps, because helps me. Dance helps me let go, but also like, sometimes my dance is also my job too, right? There's a time I dance for others. There's a time that's a performance, and there's a time that I teach dance, and that's a different avenue, different outlet, right? But even like within the dance, and there's a time that I dance for myself and alone, and there's a time that I dance with other people at a party. So I think for me, it's all about the balance. Like, I can't just like have the time that I am always in touch with my dance, but it's like, am I dancing for myself? Do I take time for myself? Right? And also like fascia maneuvers too. Like, okay, I teach a lot. Okay, that's great. But do I move my fascia for myself? Right? So it's all about the balance. And, I just needed some moment to just pause and appreciate what I have, instead of being so hard on myself. And it's okay. It's like that what's happening right now is not directly the reflection of my ability of to teach or whatever, like, I gotta chill. That's what I was telling myself. Yeah, I can be so hard on myself. I made a mental note yesterday. Okay, step 0, boundaries. We're going to be tested on the area where, we're not so loving. And I learned a lesson, and it's, good morning, Kelly. You're awake. I noticed, for me, just to be easy and kind to myself in that moment, and then make a new choice, make a different choice. Yeah. So Kelly, right there, Dr. Kelly, she's amazing. And I'm not sure if you slept. When I show up to the party yesterday to make that choice, she was there. And then we didn't plan it. And it was so funny. And Kelly is a special person. And we share the same sun sign and the degree, 26 Libra. So, and then when I look at the chart, we share a lot of different like things like aspects and planet. But somehow, I think you have Scorpio somewhere, right? So that makes her very spicy. That totally differentiate me and her. We do have the similar energy, but she's spicy and wild. Anyway, she was there, and then she hurt her tendon, and then she came with like a little supporter, and then in the middle, she just got so happy. I'm just gonna take this off so I can dance, and I learn walking. And I think, yeah, we're gonna let that go if we have this like really, part of ourselves that be so hard on ourselves. So I was very, very happy to see her last night. Yeah. Hi everyone, good morning. Thank you for that. All day yesterday, every time I thought negative, I stopped and changed it and started thinking positive again. Yeah, this is the work. Like it was really hard. And in that moment, because I've been practicing this mindset, right? When I'm in this funk or felt miserable, okay, it's okay for me to feel, let the tears, just like tear out. Okay, I'm feeling miserable. I accept that. I don't need to be perfect. And then, okay, what choice do I make? How long do I want to feel, right? There's a negotiation. That's the boundaries right there. Like I'm not suppressing the emotion. I'm not bypassing the emotions, but at the same time, I am not overindulging myself to this emotion that I'm feeling. So yeah, that's great. Dancing to free yourself. Yes. Yeah. That's why dance is so powerful. Dance it out, dance it out. But also, I feel like I should have a different outlet too. Just like having in hands and okay, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this to keep feeling good thoughts. One thing that coming up for me is how can I be excited when I wake up? Like when you are child, we didn't have this like groggy feeling like when you woke up and then you slowly waking up. But I remember especially, on a special day, like we're going to Disneyland or something, and then wake up feeling so excited to live. I want to embody that every single day. How can I do that? So I've been thinking about it because I think starting the day with a good mood is so important. How can I bring that joy back? Right. So today is about step 1. It's about love. I'm going to read it. Today is step 1, Aries, meaning is all about the love. I am love rules the day today. So literally, I love, therefore I am. How can love be immersed in today? Sagittarius moon is up for fun, but squaring off against the Piscean sea can be an undertaking, grounding on self-love in order to make sense of the world. How can love be immersed today? I thought Pisces season was done, but Sagittarius moon is up for fun. So moon is in Sagittarius, but squaring off against a Piscean sea. Okay, so there's an energy of Pisces, Sagittarius being very, adventurous and going out for nature and being a believer. But there's a water, Piscean sea, right? Can be undertaken. Ground in self-love in order to make sense of the world. Venus retrograde sextiles Pluto today, indicating a major belief shift regarding being open. There could be truth dealt about love that needs transformation. Chiron at step 21 Aries is healing how these internal belief systems affect the outer life. Commit to love through uncovering the power of believing in your own heart and watch healing occur. I think this message is totally for me. You know, like break it to breakthrough, right? Things they need to come up so that we can work through it. And then there's comes the belief shift. There's a paradigm shift. There's something needs to come up. And your job is to work through that and to transmute it so that you can finally end this cycle. And for me, I guess this month, I'm all about learning not to be hard on myself. And it's okay to do things. And then if it fails, like whatever. I want to really embody that. It doesn't need to be so perfect all the time, right? And then, you know, we all have a fear of failure. What if it fails and, you know, I don't have money, for example? Or if I got fired, if I got something. But then at the end of it, I guess we try our best. We try our best. At least we tried. Yeah, I'm really feeling that. Okay. Now, your heart is ruling the day today. That means the inner princess is out exploring life. And since this is the I am Aries transit, she may be a little feisty. You may find yourself wanting to go into 3 directions at once, or extremely impatient about one direction in particular. The energy of love and action may generate a craving for something or someone. These different pulls in direction are because at the core, your heart is seeking love and the ego is hyper to find it. The lesson today involves where you find that love. The ego, I am Aries, will assume the love must come from outside of yourself. Since that is the place, in reality, the ego is satisfied. So you may find yourself looking outside yourself for love, such as through attention, food, entertainment, or other go-to vices at your fingertips. You will discover none of these satisfy the craving. What you seek is your own approval and self-love. That's 100%. What you seek is your own approval and self-love. Yeah. Do you approve of yourself, right? Do you love yourself? The learning potential of today is how to improve self-love in your life through behavior changes or upgrades. How you treat yourself is the first point of self-love. Yeah, this is where I probably fail many times. Be super hard on ourselves, and I'm not in my love. And then emotion overpowers the heart desire. And then when that comes in that moment, I don't make good choices. And yesterday I caught that pattern. So what I did was, I'm going to make a different choice. I normally don't go out. I get really lazy and I bail out going out because I get so lazy. But yesterday it's like, no, I'm not doing this. I make a new choice. And so this is what I did, right? So approval and self-love. Now, okay, did I say how you treat yourself is the first point of self-love. Abandoning your heart to search for love outside yourself may not be the best use of your time. Instead, you could turn to an activity such as a ride on your bicycle that would directly bring love to yourself by spending time with yourself. Other areas of self-love involves your response to yourself. Your body says your feet are tired, and your response is to push harder. You're not being loving to yourself. Every action you take or response you make to yourself today is an opportunity to either love yourself or not. Yeah. Yesterday I had a moment I was being so hard on myself, or the story, my ego is so disciplined, you know, it's just ingrained in me. It's just, I don't know if that's a samurai spirit. I said that second time. It's just like this structure and respect and self-discipline. Like I don't need to be told what to do. It's just like I guess I practiced many times and it's just in me. That's a great trait of me. But at the same time, on the other hand, I am so hard on myself. And and I'm right. There was something that I wanted to share. Self-love, respond to yourself. Okay, so when your body says your feet are tired and your response is to push harder, you're not being kind to yourself. I think that's me. I think a lot of athletes have that. Dancers also push harder. Like we don't know when to stop. It's like, okay, let's do one more time, and then one more time turn into 5 more times, right? That's pretty normal. And also like, the old discipline, how teachers treat dancers, or how they teach students was through fear, right? Through threatening. If you don't do this, you're gonna have to do this. The fear tactics. That was so ingrained in the competitive dance studios, I feel like. But, and then if you, and it works, right? Like more or less it works. But, it kind of loses the joy. I think we're definitely going to a different world. Yes, discipline is important, training is important, and it's okay to push, but at the same time, like is it killing your joy? Like the very best thing that you love, like it could be your dance, is killing your joy, then you have to really look into that. You've been so hard on yourself, trying to achieve something or trying to receive the approval of from someone. And this was part of the journey. I was in this semi-professional dance company. And then at the end of the season, I was so burned out. Like I didn't even feel fun. When in that state, it kills my joy and it's not so fun anymore. And then I'm like, it's just not fun. And I know the sensation when I'm just dancing and I still look good, but the body is moving, but the soul is somewhere else. That really not a good place to be. So that's very interesting. Yeah. So when you find yourself, your body's tired and your body's screaming and your soul or the ego wants to just push and push, and then just your ego and your mind is telling a really nasty story to your body or to you, like just condemning where you are. It's like, what are you doing? You should be, having this and that. But it's like, you know, I always say everything inside me needs to work together in harmony. That's when I need to, okay, how can I calm down this ego that I want to have everything all at once? How can I calm down this mind? It's so programmed with the old story of being hard on myself. And it's like not honoring the heart, right? Not honoring my body. And that's when I need to just stop what I was doing. It's just like, it's okay. I'm okay with this. And it's okay. What else can I say? Yeah. Abandoning your heart to search for, okay, we read that. Other areas of self-love involves your response to yourself. I read that too. Okay, so today, become hyper-focused on loving yourself more than you normally do. In each response to yourself, try improve your self-love. Your heart and inner child explores the behind you being married to yourself. To love yourself or not love yourself in your marriage comes down to what you believe. Do you believe you deserve a loving approach from yourself? As you respond to yourself today, try using a loving approach. Notice how you feel when you do, right? Yeah, that's the choice that we're making. That's a choice. This is the moment where you're forever breaking the pattern of being not loving to yourself, right? Like loving yourself all the way. It's okay. It's okay. Now, your heart is exploring your habits around believing yourself. How you believe in yourself equals how others will believe in you. Examine the daily habit you exhibit about self-belief. Observe you have a tendency to believe or not believe. Notice if your beliefs are motivated by self-love or fear. That's something that I really need to check in, because I know that the belief system is what you believe is what you become. And there's a moment that I'm always catch myself. It's like, It's like, oh, no one cares about this, or no one cares about what I offer, or, you know, just all of that, right? It's in my head. That's only in my head, right? And, yeah, notice if your beliefs are motivated by self-love or fear. You do this because you love it. And that's the whole point, right? If you're not loving, what's the point of being alive? If I go into this miserable place, I know this thought that always comes back. If this is so hard, if life is so hard, I rather want to die. There's a moment I catch myself saying that. There's a phrase that comes out. There's a sensation and emotions. Like, this is so hard. Like, it's like I rather want to die. The life is so hard. And then when I catch myself, I said to myself, okay, wait a minute. Because that's me, really be hard on myself. And I don't need to do that. And what's the point if I'm not having fun? And that's when I thought, okay, I'm a little emotional. I definitely need to bring more love and stop and just look at how you treat yourself. This is how you treat yourself because you love yourself. You obviously don't love yourself if you're going into that moment. So yeah, just notice that, but easy and compassionate with that part of yourself too. It's like, okay, let's work together. Let's work together to feel good, right? Today's goal is to love yourself on a higher level. Respond to yourself more lovingly. Spend time with your heart. Try to be mindful of the spiritual mission you were committing yourself to just a couple days ago. Yeah. I had that moment, but I need to remind myself, yes, examining your behavior to yourself, whether or not the way you treat yourself is supportive of your mission or takes energy away from your intentions. Yeah, this is the key. Examining in your behavior to yourself, whether or not the way you treat yourself is supportive of your mission or takes energy away from your intentions. Part of this early lesson of I Am Aries is to determine if the way you treat yourself sets you up for success, failure, or mediocrity. I feel like this message is for me. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rizing. I really appreciate it. Have a fun time with yourself. I am loving myself more every day. Yeah. Like facing yourself and being with yourself, sit with yourself is such a brave act. Such a courageous thing to do. We're gonna have to do that. And I feel like that's a never-ending journey for me. But I guess that's true too. It's a never-ending journey. It's always the layered. It's always the shift. But yeah, let me read the last part. Try to be mindful of the spiritual mission you were committing yourself. We commit to something in Pisces. We decided, right? So that's a couple days ago. And then the word I came up with, I feel empowered. And then yesterday I caught my moment where I wanted to die. So examine in your behavior to yourself whether or not the way you treat yourself is supportive of your mission or takes energy away from your intentions. Parts of this early lesson, I Am Aries, is to determine if that way you treat yourself sets you up for success, failure, or mediocrity. Did I say it right? Mediocrity. So, yes, I think that's the key. So, we were being tested. Maybe some days we sleep great. Okay, that's great. And then yes, the next day you sleep less. But let's just, the tone, how you treat yourself affects and influence the outcome of your life. And we all know that. But how can I be more kind to ourselves? How can we treat ourselves better, right? So that's something that really coming up for me. And I'm going through this so that I can really work through that. And then maybe, hopefully, I can help other people too. Like, this is how I overcome this self-sabotage thought. By the way, I have an announcement. I am doing this new program and Forever Relate. And I wanted to do something for month of April. And we're going to meet lunchtime, 12:15 to 12:45, 3 times a week. We're going to move fascia for half an hour. And this class is only for half an hour, 3 times a week. We'll do that for the month of April. And basically, the whole point is to move together. I was going to do it I thought about doing an Instagram live, but also I acknowledge that this is a commitment. Also, I'm opening myself up to receive. And so, I'm going to do that on the Zoom. And, I encourage you guys to join. We have an early bird, price right now, 111. And, that's a month of April, and each class will probably around $8 or so. But the whole point is to move together and in a very, short amount of time, and to get the most out of it. And then we'll do that together and to really shift. And I'm excited to do that. So I'm going to make more videos about it so you understand what I'm trying to do. And this is where I need to be really kind to myself, and trusting the path, and believing myself. And every time we do something, and then, okay, now I believe this, now believe this. So this is all part of the step. Yeah. This is so perfect for me to reevaluate how I want to be with myself. Yes, congratulations, going to be fun. Yeah. And so, if you can attend live, 12:15 to 12:45, 3 times a week. And, of course, you're going to have the recording. Yeah, PST. Yes, 12:15 PST. And I am looking forward to do something like this, and to start, and, to see how many people I can help. So yeah, and then as I'm doing it, I am going to have fun, and I'm going to set the intention that I'm doing this and I'm learning through this. So yeah. Yeah, I posted it yesterday, and I will do more posts about it so you understand. Now, the last one, I picked the card, tune into your inner peace. You can change the world when you practice peace. There's a place deep within you that is a reservoir of unlimited peace and unshakable serenity. A place filled with love and compassion, empathy and understanding, forgiveness and freedom. A place called bliss, nirvana, samadhi, enlightenment, whatever you want to call it, it is there waiting with them to be witnessed. If you pull this card, it's a call to come home to your sacred center. We all crave security. Even wanderlust have a need for certainty about something, but where does this need come from? Nothing in nature is fixed or forever. We know our bodies, our surroundings, and even the air we breathe is constantly shifting. Change is the only constant. All good philosophers speak of this still point we seek to find through quieting the mind. In Zen, there is the idea that if you accept what is, you will end suffering. Simply put, stop resisting what has happened, learn the lesson, and then let go. Yeah. Okay, I work during the day. However, recording would be great. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yes. Yeah. So I think it's that, meeting together 3 times a week, and then move fascia is super powerful. And I'm looking forward to document this, and then move with people. So thank you guys for being here. And this one, I will continue this live as long as I want. So let's wrap your hands. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. And we are biggest supporters to ourselves. And that's what we're doing. Because there's a moment that, we doubt ourselves. But, really human beings, we're meant to heal we're meant to heal between the moment and with people, right? You can't forget that. Healing is not just about staying home and crying yourself out. Sometimes it's necessary, but once you take a lot of time for yourself, then Yeah, thank you. I hope I can join in April. Yes, yeah, thank you, Jessica. That would be amazing. We'll move fascia and then we'll just feel good and tuning in and and everyone is welcome. Yeah, I wanted to do something different. And also taking action on this Aries day. I feel empowered. Okay, I am going to say a lot more often the word I feel empowered. This word kind of came to me to the couple of days ago, and because it was all the roots of like roots of my trauma, like this intricate trauma that I have was due to me feeling powerless. So when I realized that, okay, how can I flip this narrative just to empower myself? In order to do so, I tell myself I feel empowered, and I feel that empowerment inside of me. So that's that. And then when I feel empowered, I am secure and I'm safe. I am protected. I am inspired. All of that, ripple effect. So let's feel this power, love, peace, harmony. Even when you caught the moment that it's like you've been so hard on yourself, but okay, like I'm just gonna chill. Know that everything is okay. So right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. Feel your body. Let's reprogram our fascia, lock that in, and with peace, love, and empowerment. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, ego. Hello, mind. Hello, body. Thank you for working together in harmony and honoring my heart. Honoring my heart. You can relax more and have fun and find joy in every moment. Thank you so much for your smart and efficient work. And always be flexible, right? In every situation. Hello, heart. You are in charge. I'm following you. You're the king. You're the queen. I love being in love. I love being my power. I love being in my harmony and peace. I love myself. Hence, I treat myself better every single day. I am lovable. It's my birthright to be lovable. It's my birthright to be worthy. It's my birthright to be enough. Sorry, I'm stumbling. Try again. It's my birthright to be loving, lovable. It's my birthright to be enough. It's my birthright to be worthy. I am emotionally, energetically, spiritually safe, protected, secure. I trust myself. I trust the path that I'm in. I believe in myself. I am kind to myself. It's easy for me to let go and move. It's easy to create joy. It's easy to create abundance. You can add anything you want. I'm in joy. I am grateful. I'm excited for life. I'm confident. I feel empowered. I'm on the right path. All is well. There's nothing I cannot be, do, or have. I take care of my emotions every day. I am in love. I believe in myself. Feel your body. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. So reprogramming your fascia, it should be your daily work. And as we move fascially, as we think fascially, everything started to expand more. And definitely, as much as we all have our shadow aspect to ourselves, but there's a moment I catch like, oh wow, how flowy I am, right? As I move. And then we gotta love our progress. We gotta love our improvement. And there's a part that we're changing. There's a part that holding on to because of the fear, but it's all coming up right now to get resolved and into integrating into a light. And just I want to be in this, in this joy every moment and go through these emotions, but I want to choose joy. I want to make powerful decision. I want to be empowered, empower myself. And that's the state that I would like to be in. Thank you guys for being here. I normally go into this live every day, Monday through Friday, except that Wednesday, we now have to push back for an hour. But just to go through the, talk about emotions and being vulnerable and open. And it really helps me elevate myself. So I show up for myself. And thank you guys if you resonate any of that. I really appreciate you. And starting in May and for the entire month of April, I'm doing these things, meeting up during the lunchtime. If you can't attend the lunchtime, you'll get the recording every day for 3 times a week. And then we move fascia for half an hour. It's a really effective way to really elevate yourself, be responsible and accountable, hold yourself accountable so that, we can elevate ourselves. I'm going to talk more about it and share about it. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Yes. And have a great weekend. And let's keep on moving in this, Aries season. We got this. Let's really focus on our love and how you treat yourself.